Oh, yeah. With this, I welcome you back to episode 404. Yeah, that's a really cool number of Shellshocked Radio Discovery. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you just witnessed Pixel Rain with Behind the Wheel. Of course, this is a Depeche Mode cover. And if you know me for a little bit, I love Depeche Mode. I'm a very, very, very big Depeche Mode fan. Thanks to my friend Valérie Solange-Rivard, I was able to see them as I was living in Montreal. So I saw them once live, Depeche Mode, I mean, not Pixel Rain. The Pixel Rain I haven't seen yet, but I just added it to my Spotify playlist. And if you want to be in one of the next shows and or in my Spotify playlist, please use the link in the description and send me all your copyright permissions and an MP3 of a song. And now check out Pixel Rain. Like I said, I just added them here. So we are at the bottom because I add, songs at the bottom and they rise up to the top. This is the way I do it. So the Pixel Rain, Behind the Wheel. This is the one you just heard. And the Pixel Rain emerging from southeast London underground scene. A dark but energetic sound compelling you to explore its universe. Heavy industrial beats, electronic bass lines, new wave synths, and post-punk guitars. Yeah, so this is what you got. This is what you will get. This is what I love, and I hope you love it too. And like I say all the time in all the shows, please, if you hear something you like, please follow the artist, follow them on Spotify, put their music in your Spotify playlists and stuff. And, if they are on Instagram and Twitter, follow them there as well, because this helps smaller artists and this helps Shellshocked Radio as well. I have a Shellshocked Radio Instagram account. Please check it out and follow me, of course, and like all the things I do. And like this channel, follow and subscribe, please. And of course, the same goes to Hypernova Radio. Follow them as well. Okay, now on with the show. The next artist is in my Spotify playlist as well, because it fits in there very nicely. This is the music I love and I love to hear, so don't forget to send me your songs if you think you need to be in the show and in my Spotify playlist. The next artist is called Vampire Valentine, and we are right behind Paradise Lost. This is, my most favorite song from Paradise Lost, by the way. Anyway, we're talking about Vampire Valentine, and their song is called Olivia. So, and as you can see, they're criminally underrated. So let me change that if possible. What a mullet! I'm an old guy, as you know. So I grew up in the 80s. I was born in the 70s. And yeah, the mullet was all over, even in East Germany, right? I grew up in the Russian zone, so anyway, so he looks like so much 80s, at least the one guy. So sorry for the people on Hypernova Radio. In the YouTube stream, you see what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at pictures from Vampire Valentine. And please don't get me wrong. I really love the music and the looks is absolutely cool. I know this is in vogue again. It's just, some styles come back and some styles come back better and some styles are not coming back better. Anyway, this is Vampire Valentine and I don't want to don't get me wrong. I love the music. And, you look how you do you. Let's put it this way. Vampire Valentine is a UK-based darkwave post-punk band from Newcastle upon Tyne, formed in 2025 by producer Michael Longstaff and bassist Kieran Wright. I'm a bassist myself. With help from US-based cyberpunk producer Rick Conover, aka Forex Runner X. I think I have heard of them before. Anyway, this is, I love the music. This is my kind of thing, and I hope to hear more from them if I didn't scare them away. See, I'm a bass player myself. I have a few basses, and I even can play them. Not very well, but I love to do that. Anyway, so here you go. This is Vampire Valentine with Olivia, also in my Spotify playlist. So follow my Spotify playlist as well to get new music all the time. Let's get to an oldie but goldie. It's sometimes in these fast times. My recommendation to you is take time off and leave your cell phone at home. Go for a nice walk. Go into the woods. I love the woods. I love the forest. I'm German, so the Deutscher Wald. No, but honestly, take some time out, because sometimes I feel our brains are overstimulated with a lot of things. Stop doom scrolling and stuff. And because otherwise, and that's a segue, you can get dement. And in German, the word Demenz is for dement. And we have a lovely song from the band, which I really like. 69 monthly listeners. I love this number, 69. And here's the song we're going to play, Demenz. And, it's something between post-punk, future pop, darkwave, synth stuff. I love it, so I hope you love it too. If you love us, then follow us on, Wundbrand on Instagram and, put it in all your playlists. And here you go now. This is Wundbrand with Demenz. The next band is also in my Spotify playlist, and I've played them before, and I will play them again. We are called Lilac Cray, and I always like that because I think I said it the last time when I played them. I had once a song as I was living in Budapest in Hungary, and I called it Lilac Söld, and Lilac Söld is lilac. And Söld is the name of queen in Hungarian, in Magyarul. But Zöld is such a strange word for me, so I love this name. So I should. I have an idea for the word Zöld. So Zöld is the Americans cannot say that, but trust me, it's a cool word. Anyway, this is now Lilac Cray, and their song is also in my Spotify playlist, so as they belong there. And it's called Dead Man's Game. Here it is. So Lilac Cray, not Lilac Zöld. Dead Man's Cray game. I'm getting it confused. But see, it's the most liked at the moment. So let's find out. And I think they're from Gothenburg. That's really cool. Lilac Cray is a group with roots in both synth-pop and heavier electronic atmosphere. Contemporary synth music, deeply influenced by the genre's rich history. With great respect for electronic soundscape and passion for songwriting, Lilac Cray blends nostalgia with innovation. Yes, and I think we are from Gothenburg, and I, as you know me, there's 3 hubs in the world where really good music comes from. The first one is of course Jena, where I reside, and bring you all this cool music here. And Kaltblut comes from, and even Wundbrand comes from. Oh, would have thought. The next one is Los Angeles, because for some reason, some really cool music and but a lot of good artists I really, really, really like. According to me, your DJ LD Morales. You congregate in LA. And the last one is, of course, Gothenburg, because the goth is in the name, right? And I think Lilac Cray, we come from Gothenburg. So anyway, and enjoy their latest one, which is Dead Man's Game. Here is Lilac Cray.
It's a dead man's game. You collect the bones one day. I keep hitting curves from minus to 0 and back again. Can you feel the pain? The black smoke in the air. Can you feel my rage? My final shout to everyone. Take the hand that leads you down the stairs. Get off the high ground. Get off the main street. Get off the train ride. A pointless track to nowhere. I feel the bullets. I feel the knife. You share my senses. We're not the same. We treasure the pain. I feel the bullets. I feel the knife. You share my senses. We're not the same. We treasure the pain. treasure the pain. We treasure the pain.
Let's introduce a little bit more heaviness and guitars into the show. As you know, first of all, thank you for all who contribute to the show, because without you, I wouldn't have a show, right? And I receive so much good music, and that's why all the shows are so different, because I can only play the music you send me via the link in the description to submit up. I need the full copyright permissions. You can keep the royalties, you know. I don't need the money. I just need the right to distribute it. Also for hypernova radio airplay, and I need an MP3 of a song. So and then you can also be in my Spotify playlist. And what I wanted to say, I forgot. Now I remember. I wanted to say thank you for all the people who sent me so much good music. I'm really, really happy. Like I said, without you, I wouldn't have a show, because I have nothing to present. And but yeah, it's overwhelming how much good music is out there, how much good artists. So you know, like I said before, if you like what you hear, follow the artist on their social media, put their songs in all your Apple, Google, Deezer, YouTube playlists and stuff, and yeah. So and what I really wanted to say is, now this is the first band who has some guitars in it. No, it's not true. It's not the first band who, with some Wundbrand has also guitars, but who get a little bit heavier, because this is what I want to say. I kind of create the shows, of course, with the music you send me. So there's always a new mixed bag you get. And I try to group things. So I started with some more quieter songs, more electronic ones. And now I ramp it up slowly to become a little bit more heavy. Oh yeah. Anyway, so the next one are called Neodymes, and they are in my Spotify playlist. This tells you they belong in there. Otherwise I wouldn't put in there, right? So here, and the song is called Angels. So Neodymes, they don't have much songs out so far, only 2 songs. And so Neodymes, Neodymes is the project of Denver-based producer Steven Edmonds. This is flawed and human music in a place subsumed by slop. Actually, he's very right. This is a warning for the watched world. This is a scream into the void. And look at that. Mostly listened to in Los Angeles. As I just told you, Los Angeles is one of the 3 hubs where really, really good music comes from and is consumed by. And I wanted to just say something about this slop thing. Yes, I still receive a lot of AI, or in English is AI generated music. Please don't send me that. On Submit, I have some other things where people can send me music. Don't send me AI music. I don't want to hear it. I want you. I want you to pick up an instrument, to do something, or to create something. This is what we humans are, and what we should do, and what makes us human as well. If you just put in a prompt and create me this kind of music in this sound like this band or whatever, this is not creation. This is really just copy and paste and stuff. So create your own music, please. Don't send me any AI generated stuff. I don't want to hear it. I decline it right away. Okay, anyway, we are going. So thank you, Neodymes, for being a force against the slop. You see, we are quite underrated, so please change that. Follow them on their Twitter, Insta, and Spotify, wherever you can find them. So here you go. This is Neodymes with Angels.
Reflections in glass, head down through the glass, staring
over me. Break through the thoughts inside my head. Retrace my steps, my friend. On and on the track, my lungs. Add me up in the soul and dawn. Guide me to eventually the path is shown to destiny. Angels watching over me. I can't see my following. Dopamine, distractions to heed. A spoken scream before I know what I need. Feed or leave what you dream. I've got angels watching over me. There's something in the ether, connected receivers. No mimic of a cynic and a true believer. I can't grasp what I see. I've got angels watching over me. The thoughts inside my head. Retrace my steps, my friend. On and on the track, my lungs. Add me up in the soul and dawn. Guide me to eventually the path is shown to destiny. Angels watching over me. I can't
I really love doing what I'm doing here. You know, this is one of my most favorite hobbies, to be honest, because I receive so much good music and I find new artists, and because they find me, they have to send me the music via the link in the description. You know, and this is great. You know, I'm sitting here and getting so much cool music from all over the world, and so the next artist found me. Thank you very much for sending me your song, and I put it also, of course, in my Spotify playlist. So let's check it out. His or their name is ColdApollo. Where was it? Here. And the song is called Sasha. So it's actually weird because I found them on Instagram and it just seemed to be like pictures from a barber. So I wasn't sure, but I recognized this picture, so I think it was the right one. So he or they have only 3 songs out so far, and I'm going to play Sasha. And yeah, well, that's a biography, if there is a biography. The biography says, for the people on Hypernova Radio, music group. I would have never guessed that I would play a music group, and there's a music group on Spotify. It's, wow, what's a conundrum. So here you go. This is ColdApollo with the music group ColdApollo with Sasha. Enjoy. Let's get a little bit more industrial, at least a little bit. And I'm going to play Patpa with Burn. And let's check out, because of course it's in my Spotify playlist and it's here, Patpa. So be careful, it's explicit. I don't do a children's show here. It's explicit. So Patpa, quite underrated, as you can see. So, Patpa is an industrial metal solo project created by Aidan Q. Smith in late 2025. The debut Everything Went White is available now. Hang 10 Sputnik auf Deutsch. So, if you like what you hear, of course, here's a Instagram link. Like I said before, follow him everywhere. And here you go now. This is Patpa with Burn. Let it burn into your brain. For the next band, I have to do a little preface because, as you know, I like gothic rock, dark wave, dark pop, industrial metal, synthwave, shredding stuff, darker tinged alternative rock music. Because I am a bass player. I used to play in punk, pop, rock, hard rock, metal bands, and anyway, so I have a soft spot for that. But usually I try to be in gothic rock, dark wave. So that's basically my main oeuvre. And the next band fits in there, but they are more from the alternative rock side. But I have played them before, and I like to play them again because I like them. And they are also, for me, I think they are critically underrated. They are in my Spotify playlist. They are called Ruut. Where are we? Ruut. I must root. Here, Ruut with Castaway. And Ruut, just, I'm saying it like I would say it in German. It's M-U-S-T and then R-U-U-T. So, Castaway is their latest one. And so this is alternative rock sounds from the depths of Estonia. I don't know what Roots stand for. Maybe if you want to engage with me, put it in the comment section and stuff, and engage with me. Anyway, but like I said, Ruut is of course more. They say it themselves. It's alternative rock, and I love it. I have a soft spot for that. So I hope there will be some more. There will be some more music after that. So enjoy Ruut with Castaway.
I feel like I have passed away to the other side today. Shut my eyes and paint me grey. Let me fade away. Oh, do you think it's alright to
we're coming to the biggest band, to the biggest artist of his show, and they're really big. And I had to kind of double check because they kind of have two names, and this is really strange for me. I received the song from Quarters of Change, and it's called PLUMMET. But if you look them up, then they are just Quarters. Let's see if they explain it. And as you can see, they're doing very well. Way over 200,000 monthly listeners on Spotify is, here. This is their latest one, PLUMMET. We're doing very, very well. They're on tour right now in the UK. So check out their dates. They're on their Spotify page. And and they don't say much. And here they say just Quarters, New York City, NYC, for the people in the stream. I'm kind of with. And like I said, I got them as quarters of. Oh, look, they also listen to quite a lot in Los Angeles. This, it's a lot of. This tells you this is quality. This is what I like to hear and what I like to see. I cannot really get, if somebody can explain to me why I have them here get listed as Quarters of Change, but they are just called Quarters. I don't know. The song is great. Otherwise, I wouldn't play it. So here you go. This is Quarters of Change with PLUMMET. And if you can change my maybe misconception here, please let me know in the comment section or send me some explanation. Thank you.
Like it was to me, so don't look down.
Before we finish this show with a nice pop rock anthem thing, I really have something nice for you as last song. I want to give you some more electronic. Let's see how we describe themselves. They're of course in my Spotify playlist. I couldn't find them on Instagram. So, by the way, if you want to help me to spread the word for you, then I usually do. I always do a posting on Twitter and on Instagram with the artists in my Spotify playlist. I do this daily because I have nothing else to do, right? And then it helps me if I can find your information on Spotify. And I think I couldn't do that for the next one. So they're in my Spotify playlist. And we are just here on position 90. So the band is called Prometheus Flame. And the song is called March on Blaze. So... And usually you can put in here, okay, Facebook, I don't have Facebook. You can put in here Instagram and Twitter. And we didn't do that, so I couldn't find them. Because Prometheus Flame is, you find a lot of things, but I couldn't find them. So here, this is the one I'm going to play, which is also in my Spotify playlist. This quite tells you something. And now about them. Prometheus Flame has been created to revive the lush musical aesthetics of a golden age of dark electro without ever sounding anything other than completely modern. This is describes it actually quite well because it's modern, but it has some old school flair from me. You know, you will hear it in a second. So here you go, Prometheus Flame. Please fill out, your biography on Spotify. March on Blaze. Oh, yeah. So the last song of a show is a nice pop rock anthem, and the artist is not on Spotify, so I cannot show you anything, and that's absolutely fine. You can, if you're on Bandcamp or wherever, you just let me know what I should kind of announce for people that we can find you. The artist calls him or themselves Make It Shine, and the song I'm pretty sure you will not find, because he put in a lot of if I could show you in the stream, I would, but it's with a lot of there's numbers for letters and things, and something kept me low. It reads out loudly, so maybe you can find it like this, but it's written with zeros and threes and things, so it's not easy. But the song is cool, so here you go. This is Make It Shine with Something Kept Me Low, which you cannot write like this. So here you go. Enjoy.
Told you all I gave, would you feel the life I've paved? I was too late, these dreams I break, pulling my life on fading side.
I tried to sell my
So that's it for episode 404. A really, really well-known error code, at least in my neck of the woods, in my little bubble. I know this 404. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and so you can get notified when episode 405 will come along. But I already received a lot of music, so thank you all for sending me this cool stuff. If you want to be in one of the next shows, please use the link in the description, and then you also can be, of course, in my Spotify playlist if you so desire, and if you're on Spotify, of course. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for staying. If you like what you heard, like what I said before, please follow. Oh man, I need a massage. If some of you is a massage around here, so let me, or a masseuse, you would say. I need to do something with my back. Stay safe. If you like what you heard, so please follow all these artists on their, the ones you like, of course, on their Instagram and social media stuff, and put their songs in your YouTube, Deezer, Apple, Spotify playlists. Follow my Spotify playlist and listen to it daily, because I update it daily. Like I said, I have nothing else to do. I'm just sitting around here waiting for cool new music you can send me via the link. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you listen to this. And with this, I say bye-bye.